So you want to buy a Bluetooth speaker and don't want to pay for an expensive device such as a UE Boom or a JBL Flip. So instead, you jump on Wish and buy the cheapest Bluetooth speaker you can find. And this is what you get shipped, a $6.65 speaker. And in this video, I'm going to explain to you why this perhaps isn't the best idea. This is the TablePro MG2 speaker, a device I paid $6.65 for. According to the ad, this device was on sale for $129 down to its current price, but this is nothing more than a tactic to entice you to buy the speaker. Before I get into how the speaker sounds, first let's look at the unboxing of this device. So this is how the Bluetooth speaker arrived at my house. I'm not sure what happened during shipping, but it looks like someone played football with the box. Regardless of the box's condition, opening it up reveals the green speaker, which was a lot smaller than I expected, as well as a charging cable. And that's it. No paperwork, no instructions of any sort, just the speaker. Examining the speaker itself reveals that despite the appearance of the box, it has sustained no damage during transportation. Looking over the back of the device, we find an on-off switch, charging port, SD card slot, as well as a USB port. The SD card slot and USB port are used to play music off it when you don't want to use Bluetooth. The top of the device has a mode button, volume up and volume down, which also doubles as a skip and back button, as well as a pause and play button. The rest of the device doesn't feature any buttons, with one side having a green cloth material and the other having a cloth handle of sorts. The overall build quality is about what you expect for the price. The unit itself is shockingly light with a very cheap plastic construction that is anything but premium. The buttons on the unit are also very cheap feeling, however they do have a surprisingly satisfying click when you push them down. There's really nothing to rave about when it comes to the build, and if you look closely on the back you can see that the USB port isn't actually in straight. But hey, it costs $6.65, so you can't complain too much. So now that I've gone over the device, let's have a look at how it sounds. As I don't want to get copyrighted, I'm going to be using copyright-free music. And please note that when listening to the audio, it goes through the microphone on my camera and then out of whatever speakers you're playing the video on. So the sound isn't going to be that much of an accurate representation, but it should give you a basic idea. Whether it comes through on video, this speaker sounds very average. It entirely lacks bass and, when turned up to max volume, distorts quite a bit. The speaker can definitely get louder than the average smartphone speaker, but the audio quality just seemingly isn't there. For the cost of the unit, it isn't necessarily bad, as it is about what you'd expect for $6.65. However, if you want a Bluetooth speaker, I highly advise you save your money and buy a proper Bluetooth speaker, such as ones made by JBL, UE or other mainstream companies, rather than buying one from Wish. I really can't complain too much about the device, given it did only cost $6.65, but at the same time, I don't feel as if I can recommend it to someone to use, as it just isn't very good to listen to music with. With sound quality out of the way, let's delve into some of the other features that this speaker has. Pressing the mode button reveals that this speaker has 3 separate modes.
Bluetooth mode, AUX mode, FM FM mode.
Bluetooth, which we have previously tested, does indeed work, unlike the FM radio, which, no matter what I did, I couldn't get to work. The last mode, aux, is interesting because the device doesn't actually have an aux input. Rather, this mode is used for either USB or SD card playback, and this works exactly how you'd expect it to. You simply put your SD card or USB into the device and it plays the music for you. So now that we've gone over this device thoroughly and tested out the sound quality, it's time to decide whether or not the device is actually worth it. On one hand, this speaker clearly sounds below average, but on the other, it did only cost $6.65. In a pinch, this speaker may be useful if your smartphone has super terrible speakers and you're trying to play something to your friends so they can all hear it, but honestly, I'm still not sure I could recommend it. If you are in the market for a Bluetooth speaker, I highly advise that you save your money and purchase a more expensive device. The sound quality you get from this is just not enjoyable for listening to music. The device definitely surprised me given how much it cost, but I still struggle to recommend buying it due to just how average it sounds. Don't get me wrong, I know this costs very little and I know you shouldn't expect much, but if you're in the market for a decent Bluetooth speaker, this device isn't suited for you. As always, thank you so much for watching my video, it truly means a lot. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to get back to you. If you'd also consider subscribing, that would be fantastic, as it is my goal for 2020 to reach 10,000 subscribers. Once again, thank you so much for watching, I really hope you enjoyed the video.